Qasim al Raymi, Arabic letter Kaf, Arabic letter Aleph, Arabic letter Sin, Arabic letter Mim, Arabic letter Aleph, Arabic letter Lam, Arabic letter Ra, Arabic letter Ye, Arabic letter Mim, Arabic letter Ye, the 5th of June 1978, the 29th of January 2020 was the Emir of Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, AQAP. Al-Raymi was one of 23 men who escaped in the 3rd of February 2006 prison break in Yemen, along with other notable Al-Qaeda members. Al-Raymi was connected to a July 2007 suicide bombing that killed 8 Spanish tourists. In 2009, the Yemeni government accused him of being responsible for the running of an Al-Qaeda training camp in Abyan province. After serving as AQAP's military commander, Al-Raymi was promoted to leader after the death of Nasser al-Wahaishi on the 12th of June 2015. Early life, Afghanistan and Al-Qaeda in Yemen. Al-Raymi was born on June 5, 1978 in the Rayma Governorate, near the Yemen capital of Sana'a. He was a trainer at an Al-Qaeda camp in Afghanistan during the 1990s before returning to Yemen. In 2004, he was imprisoned for 5 years for being suspected in a series of embassy bombings in the capital. After escaping from prison in 2006, Al-Raymi, along with Nasser al-Wahaishi, oversaw the formation of Al-Qaeda in Yemen, which took in both new recruits and experienced Arab fighters returning from battlefields across Iraq and Afghanistan. The group claimed responsibility for 2 suicide bomb attacks that killed 6 Western tourists before being linked to the assault on the U.S. Embassy in Sana'a in September 2008, in which militants detonated bombs and fired rocket-propelled grenades. 10 Yemeni guards and 4 civilians were killed, along with 6 assailants. Founding of AQAP in January 2009, Al-Raymi, along with 3 other men, appeared in a video calling for the foundation of Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, a unification of both Al-Qaeda's Yemen and Saudi Arabian branches. He was introduced as AQAP's military commander. The other men were identified as Abu Harith Muhammad al-Alfi, Abu Sufyan al-Azdi al-Shari and Nasser al-Wuhayshi. Abu Harith Muhammad al-Alfi was an AQAP field commander, Abu Sufyan al-Azdi al-Shari was the deputy of AQAP, and Nasser al-Wuhayshi the former emir of AQAP. Military commander of AQAP. Saudi and American wanted list. On February 3, 2009, Saudi security officials published a new list of Saudi most wanted terrorist suspects. The 68th individual found on the list was named Muhammad Qasim al Raymi or Qasim Muhammad Mahdi al-Raymi, with the aliases Abu Huraira and Abu Ammar. Qasim al-Raymi on the Saudi wanted list was one of 2 Yemenis on the list, and was said to be linked to Al-Qaeda in Yemen, Saudi Arabia. A few days later, an anonymous Saudi official supplied documents to the Associated Press, which alleged that Al-Raymi had links to a plot targeting the U.S. ambassador in Sana'a. The documents also reported that he rented the house where the operation was planned and that he monitored the U.S. embassy. On May 11, 2010, the U.S. State Department listed Al-Raymi as a specially designated global terrorist. On October 14, 2014, it announced a reward of $5 million for any information leading to his capture or death. Previous reports of Al-Raymi's death has been reported multiple times. He was reported to have died during a raid by Yemeni security officials on the 9th of August 2007. Ali bin Ali Dawha and 2 other militants were reported to have been killed during the raid. Abu al-Raymi was the target of a raid on Al-Qaeda camps in Yemen on December 17, 2009, which reportedly was carried out by U.S. cruise missiles. He was not reported killed. It was reported that he was killed in a January 4, 2010 raid by Yemeni security forces, though this was proven false. However, according to officials, a Yemeni airstrike on 2 cars, one of which reportedly contained Al-Raymi, was conducted on Friday, January 15, 2010. Al Raymi was reported to be one of those killed. Of the 8 men thought to be in the 2 cars, 6 are thought to have been killed in the strike. Following reports of his death, Al Raymi was described as the military commander for Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, AQAP. He was reported to have orchestrated the 25th of December 2009 attempted suicide bombing of Nigerian Umar Farouk Abdulmutalab. Al Raymi announced the creation of an Aden-Abian army to free the country of crusaders and their apostate agents in an internet audio tape. Apology for hospital attack following the 2013 attack on the Yemeni Defense Ministry, which resulted in the killing of numerous doctors and patients at a hospital present in the compound. Al Raymi released a video message apologizing, claiming that the team of attackers were directed not to assault the hospital in the attack, but that one had gone ahead and done so. Yaqla raid on January 29, 2017, Al Raymi was the supposed target of a military action undertaken by the United States known as the Yaqla raid. The raid resulted in the death of a Navy SEAL and of a number of civilians including a U.S. citizen. Shortly after the raid, on February 5, 2017, Al Raymi released an audio tape onto the internet referencing the raid. The fact that Al Raymi had been a main target of the raid had not been previously confirmed. In the audio tape, Al Raymi confirmed he was still alive and taunted U.S. President Donald Trump. Emir of AQAP on June 16, 2015, following the death of former AQAP Emir and founder Nasser al-Wahaishi, AQAP commander Khaled Batarfi confirmed Al Raymi had been elected by the group's leadership council to succeed Wahayshi. On July 8, 2015, Al Raymi swore allegiance to al-Qaeda Emir Ayman al-Zawahiri. He congratulated the recent successes of the al-Qaeda affiliate in Syria, al-Nusra Front, and the gains made by Army of Conquest coalition in Syria. He called for renewed attacks against the United States, remarking, "All of you must direct and gather your arrows and swords against America." Reports say that on the 28th of June 2016, an airstrike targeted the home of Qasim al Governor, killing 5 people, including 2 family members of the targeted leader. Qasim survived the attack, with only some wounds. On October 18, 2016, the U.S. State Department announced that it is offering rewards of $5 and $10 million for information concerning Al Raymi and another AQAP leader. The U.S. State Department offered $10 million for information on Al Raymi and $5 million for Khalid al-Batarfi. For more than 5 years Al Raymi had eluded U.S. forces as he led what experts sometimes refer to as Al-Qaeda's most dangerous franchise. He was the target of the January 29, 2017, Special Operations raid in which Navy SEAL William Owens was killed. Death on January 31, 2020, The New York Times reported that 3 U.S. officials expressed confidence that Al Raymi, the emir of AQAP, was killed by a U.S. airstrike on the 29th of January, while traveling in a car with another senior AQAP leader, Abu al-Bara al-Libi, in Yaqla area of Awad Rabi district, al-Bayda Governorate, Yemen, according to local sources, although there was no official confirmation. On February 1, 2020, U.S. President Donald Trump appeared to confirm reports that the U.S. had killed Qasim al Raymi, the leader of an al-Qaeda affiliate in Yemen, by retweeting reports claiming that the CIA had conducted a drone strike targeting the AQAP leader. Some experts considered him to be a possible successor to Ayman al-Zawahiri, the leader of al-Qaeda overall. On February 6, 2020, the White House released a statement confirming al Raymi's death. On February 23, 2020, AQAP confirmed al Raymi's death and announced Khalid Batarfi as his successor. Family. One of al Raymi's brothers is Ali Yahya Mahdi al Raymi, a Yemeni held at the Guantanamo Bay Detention Center. Ali Yahya Mahdi al Raymi was transferred from Guantanamo to Saudi Arabia in 2016. See also list of fugitives from justice who are no longer sought. Notes. References.